Hello and welcome to Tasting with Mike and Matt. I'm Mike Veach and this is my partner in crime, Matt Kohorst.
Howdy.
And today we're tasting a couple of things from Bardstown Bourbon Company. They are a company that was founded about 6-8 years ago with the idea that they're going to do a lot of contract distilling for people. And of course, they're going to come out with their own brands as well.
Mm-hmm.
And what they've done mostly is these collaboration type things. Like they'll finish their whiskey in a barrel from some winery or wherever and release them. And that's what we have here, 2 of them that they've done.
So this is their stuff?
This
their
is
juice, just finished in some...
I believe it's their juice. Let's see what this first one is. We have first is the straight bourbon whiskey finished in Plantation Rum barrels. And no, this whiskey was distilled in Tennessee, so it's probably some Dickel.
A little Dickel, okay.
Yeah, Dickel bourbon, and it's been finished in the rum barrels. Don't think it's 104 proof. I don't see an age statement on it as to 10-year-old Tennessee whiskey finished for 22 months in Plantation Jamaican rum barrels.
Okay, all right. Sounds interesting. I like rum.
Yeah.
Awesome.
As long as they, and they've done a pretty good job at this. If the finish doesn't overpower the whiskey flavor,
Yeah. So there's kind of a sweet spot, right? You don't want to put it into the secondary barrel for too long, right?
Right.
Like,
Because you want it to be...
what would you say, like 6 months or something like that at the most?
Well,
I
I think it's just going to depend. Is it the first time they used the barrel, or is it the second time? There's a lot of different things that they could do.
Okay.
But, they seem to have it down to where, in the collaborations that I've tasted in the past. Now let's see what this is.
All right.
You get that little bit of a rum note on it.
I say I really like the bottle design.
Yeah.
The label's nice and modern looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get a little rum, I get a little vanilla.
Mm-hmm. There's something else in there for me. Maybe like a hint of... what's that fruit in there?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. There's a fruitiness, but...
I immediately got strawberry, but then I'm like, it's changing now.
See, I'm thinking more like ripe pear.
Ripe pear. That could be it, yeah.
And there's some oak. Well, let's taste it and see what it...
Yeah. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah. You get that sweetness from rum. You get a little bit, just a little.
Mm-hmm.
But you still get the bourbon. You get the vanilla and I think it is ripe pear.
Yeah, I think you're right there.
With a little, probably like a white pepper spice.
Mm-hmm.
And then oak. And then on the finish, it's definitely a white pepper and oak finish.
Yeah, I'm really liking that.
Yeah, it's a good whiskey.
That's a good one.
Let's see what it does with the cranberry. That brings out that rum flavor.
Rum flavor. It gave me almost like a sour apple note there.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking sour cherry, sour apple. I think it's sour apple though.
Yeah.
And a nice oaky finish.
With a lot of that pepper there still in the finish.
It's sitting there right on, it's lingering right there. I really liked it with the cranberry. That was really nice.
Let's see what a pecan will do for it.
smells very good. It's very
Yeah.
caramel.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like it's still got the sour apple.
It's caramel, and it's also got a little bit of that molasses from the rum, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Man, that
You get
that
that
finish
apple.
just lingers.
Yeah.
It's really nice. Yeah.
And not as spicy,
No.
which is surprising. Usually, you know, when you eat the pecan, you get more oak and spice,
Mhm.
you know. But you get the oak. It's still
Definitely
there.
get that oak. Yeah.
But it's not as spicy. I mean, there's just a little bit of spice, but it doesn't dominate it. like
Right.
it did.
Yeah.
So let's see what it does with some chocolate. Oh, that's interesting. It kind of makes the fruit like a Jolly Rancher apple.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
just in time for Halloween, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you're getting a little bit of that vanilla and rum
Mm-hmm.
sweetness, and you
I
get
think I got more rum on that one than I did in the other
yeah.
tastings, which that's not bad. Like it still holds up. The whiskey still holds up too. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
It's very good.
Mhm.
It's a very good bottle. Do we know prices on these ones at all?
I think Rosemary ordered both of these bottles at the same time, and I think it was like $250 for the two of them.
Okay. So we're talking over $100 for.
At least for the second one, I think it's been really in high demand. This is the second time they've done this.
Mhm.
This is in the Chateau de Laubade Armagnac barrels. It's 107 proof. Once again, this is a 12-year-old Kentucky bourbon, a 10-year-old Tennessee bourbon, finished in the Chateau de Laubade Armagnac for 16 months.
All right. So you still think probably Dickel,
Yeah.
and then Kentucky could be.
Yeah,
few different
well,
things.
at that age, it's obviously some that they've gotten from somebody, probably a Barton or.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Really good. Got a nice floral note.
I'm getting like vanilla, like I said, a little floral, maybe roses.
Yeah, maybe roses. Yeah.
I'm getting like a raisin and
Like an allspice too, or baking spice.
yeah, an allspice, something. Yeah. Yeah, good idea. Let's warm it a little. It is that time of the year.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's something you could just nose all day. You know?
Yeah.
It's that good.
You get that little bit of oak,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not a tannic oak on the nose, at least.
It's like a sweet oak almost.
Yeah. Like you just walked into a lumber yard and you
Oh,
smell
man,
that,
That's one
you
of my
know.
favorite. It's one of my favorite smells.
Yeah. So let's take a sip. Oh, that's good.
really good. That's really good. That fruit kind of hits me like almost like a raspberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Raspberry, blackberry.
Blackberry, yeah. Very fruit forward.
Yeah.
You know? I think that cask is, like
Yeah.
it's really coming through. But like you said, like it doesn't overpower. It just kind of like
Yeah.
just gives it like a nice little touch of that
Armagnac.
fruit.
Yeah, that fruity Armagnac.
Yeah. Caramel for me as well.
Oh yeah, it definitely caramel, ripe apple, maybe a little pear,
Yeah, this one's really good.
and then you got, like I said, allspice, oak. That's really good.
Yeah.
Let's see what it does with the cranberry. Oh, that's good. That brings out that spice. Turns it into a pepper spice even.
Like a cayenne, you think?
Cayenne or black?
Yeah, maybe so. Sweetened it up a little bit for me. Like gave me like a little like almost sweet cherry and vanilla.
Yeah.
Almost like a
Yeah, you kind of lose that tart raspberry, blackberry note. But
right. It mellows that out a little bit, but takes it to a different space that equally I like as well. You know? Yeah. Very delicious stuff.
Pecan. It's really nice.
Yeah. Almost. That's a good
That
thing
raspberry
for, like,
is back.
Meat and pecan right there, right, as being like my favorite. Yeah. I mean, what are you getting there? I'm getting a little toasted feel with it. It's weird, like a little vanilla toasted, maybe a hint of like milk chocolate there. Finish oaky, maybe a hint of tobacco in there.
Yeah, I'm getting, rich caramel, bordering on some chocolate. A little of that raspberry, dark, blackberry type fruit. I'm getting that spices back. It's got that allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg type flavor, but there's still just a hint of that pepper spice too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then your oak, and then it finishes just really well.
Yeah, it does. It's really
Well, let's see what it does with a little bit of chocolate. Oh, that's good.
For me, that really brings out that armagnac.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a lot of that secondary barrel in there. Like it's so fruity. Like
Yeah, it does. It becomes ripe apple, cherry, a little bit of blackberry maybe, and not raspberry. I might
yeah.
But not as spicy.
No, not as spicy. No, still get a nice lingering oak there, but yeah, the spice is kind of.
And the finish isn't as long either, I don't think.
Not as long.
But
I still think that's one of my favorite sips of the year so far.
Yeah.
It's really, really good stuff.
yeah, good whiskey. So, Bardstown Bourbon Company, keep up your good work.
Cheers.